Pronomi doppi. When you see this headline in your textbook, it looks a little bit cryptic, like you can't figure out what it is. Well, what it is double object pronouns. Now remember objects and object pronouns, we studied them in units 4 and 5, and there are two types of them, so let's look at each of them. Direct object pronouns. For example, you have a sentence, vedi la mamma ogni settimana. In this sentence, you have a direct object. How do you know? It answers the question whom or what. Chi o che cosa. Vedi chi la mamma ogni settimana. So la mamma is your direct object. Now you can answer this sentence by saying, sì, vedo la mamma ogni settimana. There's nothing wrong with that, except it is not very natural to repeat the object in your answer. This kind of repetition really doesn't sound very natural. What sounds more natural is replacing la mamma with a direct object pronoun and saying, sì, la vedo ogni settimana. Yes, I see her every week. You would do that in your native language as well. So remember, direct object pronouns are mi, ti, lo, la, ci, vi, li, le, meaning me, you, him, her, us, you all, them, or it. Lo, la can also be it. So these are your direct object pronouns or direct objects that answer the question whom or what, chi, che cosa. Indirect objects, for example, your question is compri I fiori per la mamma? Per la mamma, for whom? That is your indirect object. It answers the question to whom or for whom. In Italian, a chi, per chi. So you can answer sì, compro I fiori per la mamma, but like I said, this type of repetition is not very natural when you speak, and so you want to replace per la mamma with an indirect object pronoun, which happens to be le. Sì, le compro I fiori. Yes, I buy flowers for her. The rest of the forms of the indirect object pronoun are mi, ti, gli, le, ci, vi, gli. It means to me, to you, to him, to her, to us, to you all, to them. Direct object pronouns are in Unit 4 and indirect in Unit 5. So, what happens if I have both objects in a single sentence? For example, my sentence is I genitori comprano un tappeto per Luigi. The parents are buying a rug for Luigi. Buying what? A rug? For whom? For Luigi. Well, I have two objects there. Un tappeto is direct, per Luigi is indirect. And so I know already that I can replace them. Un tappeto would be lo, per Luigi would be gli. But can I just write them like this in a sentence? No. I have to do something first. I have to switch them around, and when I do, gli and lo blend into a new word, glielo. They're written as one word with that added I in the middle. And so my answer is I genitori glielo comprano. The parents are buying it for him. Or literally, it would be for him it they are buying. All of the forms of these object pronoun combinations, or the so-called double object pronouns, are on page 242 in your textbook in Unit 7. So you can see that only the third person pronouns, those begin with a lie, are combined into a single word. The rest of them are not. They're spelled as two words, two separate words, but there's a slight small change that happens when you have mi and lo next to each other. Mi becomes me. It just changes that final I into an E, and so you have me, lo, me, la, me, li, me, le, etc. And so it means to me it, or it to me in English. So remember, in Italian it's always switched around. So what it means is it to me, but it's written as to me it. These are all the forms. Now if you have any follow-up questions, please email me.